Hello and welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Sagittarius. Okay, so this is for any placement of Sagittarius you have in your chart, any at all. And now if you have, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswasher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a crosswasher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will be mentioning the decks I use as I use them. If I don't, they will be in the description box below. And with that being said, my gorgeous Saggies, let's get into your cards. Get you. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share. Bye. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Sagittariuses, please come forward and share. And the first card is the Three of Autumn in the upright. Very good. Yeah. Now, with the Six of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. Nice. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Sagittariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the Seven of Winter with the Seven of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. Haha. Ah, interesting. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies. You got the Four of Summer with the Hermit card. Yep. Sorry, Hermit. Virgo energy. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share. The Awakening card is coming out. So please, okay. Order, please, my cards. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. My cards are getting old. Please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you have the Moon card with the Six of Summer at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Eight of Summer and the Eight of Autumn. Okay. We have it. Okay. By the way, I use selenite on my decks to cleanse them, purify and cleanse. Or, yeah. Anyway. So that was the Radleigh Valentine Fairy Tarot deck. Now I'm going to use the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle to clarify. Alright, so we got the 3 of Autumn and the 6 of Autumn. So please, angels and guides, for the first set, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what both of these, why both of these cards are here in the upright for the first set. Please, angels and guides. And you got Gotcha! Surprise! With Epona's Wild Daughter. Epona's Wild Daughter. So I can enunciate clearly. Honesty. As well as Iris of the Rainbow. Okay, next you have the 7 of Winter and the 7 of Autumn. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, why are these cards out? Please. Well, I mean, Fafi did, can't remember which direction it fell. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share why, why both these 7s are here for the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies. And you have the Bright Mother. Yes. With Indy and the Pook. 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 The Collective of Pixies. The Fairy Godmother. And it'll be the Retriever. As well as Solace. And Bodacious Bodak, as well as Penelope Dreamweaver. Yeah. So, please. Nay. So you got for the third set, you have the 4 of Summer and the Hermit card. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share why both these cards are here in the upright for the third set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies. And you got the Maiden. Oh. Maiden with Arval Parrot at the bottom of the deck, followed by Tawum the Poet, Lattice Moon's Daughter, and the Singer of the Chalice. Now, for the last set, you have the Moon, the 6 of Summer, and the 6 of Summer, 8 of Summer, and the 8 of Autumn. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies. Why are all these cards here for the fourth set? Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies. Please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the fourth set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. I love this card. I love this card. Then you have Path the Footer. And Jihobaya. As well as Los Gunas. I had an interesting idea cross my mind while I was saying lava. right? Because Dharma Jane says lava, I lava you, right? Then I just remembered referring to so she calls like love as in lava in reference to a video, like a video clip about two volcanoes who fell in love under the sea when they met, when the lava from both their eruptions met. Yes, I did say both their eruptions. Anyway, so basically, the word, when I said lava, I thought of Shaggy. Mr. Lava Lava. That was it's been a while since I've heard that song. But Mr. Boombastic. I'm making a fool of myself, but Shaggy came to mind. In any case, so let's begin your reading. Yes. First set of cards. Okay, you have the Three of Autumn and the Six of Autumn. Now, the Three of Autumn talks of follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. You finding exactly what you love to do and sticking to it. And being compensated handsomely for it. Yep. Then you have the Six of Autumn. Now the Six of Autumn would be the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is equal give and take, right? It's the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. So it's just being able to share. Being able to share and be wise. Not only share with people, but share your resources within the necessary confines. I mean, necessary by, dividing it equally between all your expenses and coming out at the end of the day with a few dollars in the bank, Yeah. Now, the cards clarifying that are gotcha! Surprise! I mean, I say that, but this card talks of sudden shock, unexpected event, rude awakening. Yeah. Yes. Then you have Epona's Wild Daughter. Now, Epona's Wild Daughter, okay, talks of inner shadow, nightmare, depression, madness, and growth. So, inner shadow. I mean, I feel like with you being able to share with the Six of Autumn, you have worked upon your shadow. You have grown as an individual. That is amazing. Wait, I'm going to just write something down. Okay. Then you have honesty, which talks of honesty, compassion, tact, and self-deceit. Yeah. I feel like this is more referring to the Six of Autumn. So the tact, I don't know what the self-deceit has to do with it, but for sure tact. Being able to be honest, compassionate, while sharing, right, your wealth. Then you have Iris of the Rainbow. So your sharing gives you hope and promise for the future that some way, somehow, your karma is going to give you something in return. Okay? Yep. Next, you have the Seven of Winter. as well as the Seven of Autumn. Now, the Seven of Winter, alright, talks of there is a better choice. Not seeing things clearly. Okay. Excuse me. Running away from the truth. Excuse me. Yeah. I would say this is pulling the ostrich. Like, putting your head under the sand. Yeah. And I feel like due to the fact that you aren't clearly seeing what is happening, you are actually hiding your head. Red ostrich. Yeah. Due to the fact that you're doing the ostrich, you're pulling an ostrich. If I could say that, or you're acting like an ostrich. Whatever you're working on is going to take some time, right? Because the Seven of Pentacles talks of have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Basically, I feel like you're keeping yourself in this state of perpetual waiting until you wake up and notice that there's something you need to do, right? So yes. Yep. Now, the cards clarifying that are the Bright Mother, which talks of creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. So I feel like what you need, you or someone you're dealing with needs at this time is someone to nurture them, to help them along their way, help them see slowly but surely what they need to do. Now, if you've had enough with this person and you are at your wit's end with them, this might be someone else doing it. I don't know why I got that. Okay. Then you have Indy, excuse me. And the first thought that popped into my mind is that the person who is getting the help, right, from someone, and if the possibility I mentioned, the fact that they might not get help from you, is, I think, what this is referring to, because they're indecisive on the trail, the journey to take. The individual who is offering them help, they are between two minds of whose help are they going to accept. I'm getting. Okay. Then you have the Pook, which talks of shape changer, good and bad and good, paradox, resolution. Yeah, the help. They are between a rock and a hard place, so they have to choose who. They're weighing the possibilities, which is very similar, which is somewhat. I got something similar for Leo, weighing the. Well, I mean, I called it weighing of the pearls, but this is like weighing of the options, right? That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Very interesting. Next you have Collective of Pixies. Now, a collective of pixies, okay, talks of duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. And I feel like they're going to pick the group that they feel like they have most joy in. If that makes sense. Yes. Then you have the Fairy Godmother. Now the Fairy Godmother, alright, talks of gifts, talents, grace, helpful lessons. So I feel like them deciding one person over another is going to teach them something that they clearly need to learn. Right? Though maybe at the time they won't see it as a helpful lesson, but it will definitely be one. Next you have Ilby the Retriever. Now Ilby talks of office of unclaimed properties, hopes, wishes, and loyalties. So who is this person going to be loyal to, right? Who are they? Who would they rather spend time with? Is what I'm getting. Next you have Solace. Now, Solace talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledge, consciousness, and synthesis. So, they're able to see the information that is in front of them and like synthesize, come up, like take away all the subjective information is what I'm getting, which basically strips it down to its bare minimum. That way they won't let their emotions get into their decision. They are taking a very scientific approach to this. Next you have the Bodacious Bodak. Now the Bodacious Bodak, alright, talks of meddling, tempering, sabotage, helpful fixing, and order. Yeah, so and order. So I mean, throughout all this, without knowing what it, with the Seven of Winter and your indecision, the fact that and the indecision that comes with it, and finally figuring out what you're going to be loyal to, and synthesizing all the information that is coming towards you. Alright, what you're going to be able to do is finally find your order and make sense of what is happening, which will then give you hope and promise for the future, because it will also give you inspiration, help you see magical dreams, and have visions. The difference between a magical dream and a vision is that a dream is something you have, is something you see while you sleep, while as a vision is, I've had visions, I'm fully awake, and all of a sudden it's like a scene comes in front of my eyes, or an image of some sort. So, just so you know. Now, the next set of cards starts off with the Four of Summer and the Hermit card. Alright, now the Four of Summer, alright, talks of being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discernment, discontentment with life. So, I mean, so you're currently discontented with life because you don't yet see the helpful lesson as a helpful lesson. You see it as a nuisance, as something that you're not happy about, or whatnot. But then you have the Hermit. Now the Hermit is a Virgo card, alright? So, yeah. Now, the card says, find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. So, you are probably going to notice that you are in the dumps, and you're going to be like, okay, I don't like this situation for myself, so I'll get myself out of this situation by finding or becoming a mentor, right? And working on growing. Spiritually. Now, the cards clarifying that, alright, are the Maiden, which talks of auspicious beginning, birth, hope, growth, and joy. So when you tap into the Hermit card, which is somewhat similar to the Four of Swords in this case, after some clear reflection on how you should proceed, I feel like you are going to decide what to do and you are going to move towards it. And you're going to move towards it with a fresh, new, blank slate, as if you're not going to let experiences like dictate what you do. Okay, so this card to me is like the Fool, except it's like a step before the Fool, because the Fool has some experience enough to know that he should begin his new experience completely without any like preconceived notions. This Maiden has absolutely no idea how she should start something. She's a child, she's a baby, she knows nothing. So she's like a blank slate, which is why I put that word there. So she can still be imprinted upon, and like her neurons can be wired in ways that can be positive or negative, all depending on many things, right? Then you have Arval Parrot. Now, Arval Parrot talks of communication, mainly. Well, not just mainly, but it talks of communication. That's it. So, I feel like you're gonna have to be in open communication with yourself through your internal chatter, how you talk to yourself and such. Yeah. Then you have Talm the Poet. Now Talm talks of clear sight. So as long as you know what you're aiming towards, you will be golden. Yeah. Next you have Lattice Moon's Daughter. Now Lattice Moon's Daughter talks of light cast and shadow, spiritual guidance, illumination, and riddles. So what did I say? Once you have clear sight, you're golden. Yeah. Because when you clearly see what is in front of you, and I feel like Lattice talks of you'll have the spiritual guidance in order to know what it is. So it's like, it's an add-on. So you have guidance, you see clearly, and while you see clearly, your angels and guides are sending you some extra details that are going to help you further in your journey. Then you have the Singer of the Chalice. Now the Singer of the Chalice talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. Miracles. So once you do all of these, once you find the way to get out of your head and get out of your own way in regards to like what it is that you're attracting, you will definitely be able to attract miracles into your life. Okay? My gorgeous Saggies. Next, the cards starting off the fourth set are the Moon. Now the Moon talks of powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. It also talks of things hidden. Notice it's a waning moon and like a crescent. I don't know if I don't know if it's a waning or if it's a crescent. Well, it is a crescent, but I don't know the specific terminology. I think it's crescent. There we have it. So you're tapping into your powerful intuitive epiphanies with this. You're letting go of worry and fear, and you're also understanding the truth of a situation. Yeah. Now, the next card is the Six of Summer. Now, the Six of Summer talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently than in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. So what I'm getting is that there's a situation that you need to utilize your intuition for, and while you're utilizing your intuition is telling you, okay, you need to rethink this, okay, and which is exactly what you're doing. You're rethinking it, and while rethinking it, you are deciding that it is actually not beneficial for you to stay in this place. So you're going, well, I'm a bounce, I'm a gone, because it's just not serving you anymore. Next, you have the 8 of Autumn. Now, the 8 of Autumn talks of do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So, yeah, your first idea is, I'm a bounce, okay, and you're not going to keep me here. But I feel like before you bounce, I feel like there's something you need to learn about. Let's say you're going to bounce to another country. You need to learn more about that country, right, before you bounce to it. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Don't mind me. Now, the cards clarifying that are the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, which talks of love given and love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. Look at how happy everyone on this card is. It's so much happy. Yes, they're happy, they're happy, they're happy. Yep. Yeah, I feel like that is why you are utilizing. That is why the 8 of Summer is here, because you're like, okay. I'm going towards my happiness, because apparently this is not fulfilling me, so I'm gonna go to my happiness. Happiness. Next, you have Faf the Footer. Now, as you are heading towards your happiness, it is mentioned that you should ground yourself and center yourself and earth yourself and be real, so that your thoughts don't run away with you. Thoughts, emotions, what have you. All of the above. So that you can stay grounded while this complete shift. Okay? And the reason why I feel like you needed to utilize the 8 of Autumn, okay, going back to school or apprenticeship, alright, is because I feel like this move is going to scare you a little. Okay? And so that is why you have Jihobaya here, which talks about imaginary fear, unreal hazard, realistic caution. Just be careful. Just being careful is what I'm getting. Then you have Los Gunas. Now, Los Gunas talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self, and adventure. So I feel like you're being cautious. You're like, I don't know. Let me think about this, yeah. Sorry for my accents. Well, actually, no. I just felt like talking that way. But if that was a shitty accent, then there you have it. It was a shitty accent. So, now, what was I gonna say? So you're gonna go within and you're going to figure out other things. So I feel like this is after the 8 of Autumn, which is what Jehobiah talks of, which is that in order for you to clearly and accurately internalize all the things that you learned, it is suggested, well, it does talk of it at the very end, excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. I feel like that is what it is. It's the longest term project you could ever be upon okay, is discovering yourself. Discovering parts of yourself you didn't even know existed. Yeah. Yes. So, my gorgeous Sagittarius. Saggies! My gorgeous Saggies. That is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Saggies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!